pause the recording here and pick it back up. Here they come. I'm wondering when it was going to happen.
Hello sir, you alright?
Good, are you?
I am alright.
You have to let me know, by the way, before you start recording.
Haven't done anything, have I? I've asked you if you're alright.
Yeah, but you turned your body worn on without letting me know.
Well, you obviously do know it's on because you're telling me about it.
Yeah, but it's in your policy.
What's the reason for you being here today?
You have to inform me. Just keep a bit of distance, thanks.
What's the reason for you being here today?
I'm here to make a video.
What's that video about?
The police station.
The video about the police station?
The encounter kicks off with the officer subtly activating his body-worn camera, something the auditor immediately notices, reminding him that policy requires officers to inform the public when recording. When the officer questions his purpose, the auditor gives a straightforward answer. He's simply filming the station. What starts out as an ordinary act of recording, however, quickly raises red flags for the officer. He presses further, questioning why anyone would want footage of entrances, exits, and license plates. What could be viewed as harmless documentation now carries a tone of suspicion, setting the stage for a clash between personal rights and official authority. As the exchange unfolds, the auditor stands firm on accountability. While the officer suggests there might be hidden motives at play, turning a casual encounter into a tense standoff.
Do you see perhaps how this might be considered to be slightly concerning, that you're just turning up here, trying to watch people going inside and out the police station, watching people coming and going, recording registration marks, and trying to look at pins?
I'm not trying to look at anyone's pin.
It's not what I've been told by people that are coming in.
Oh, come on. Let's not go down that route. I'm not trying to look at anyone's pin, man. Let's be objective here.
It seems to be very suspicious behaviour to me.
No, it's not suspicious. There's nothing suspicious about it. I'm filming from public. It's your job to secure it. Let's hypothetically say I could see the pin.
Yeah?
Legally speaking, I could record it if I so wanted to, but believe me, I don't want to.
And
it's your job to secure it.
Yeah, and do you not think that would be cause for me to be concerned?
I've just reassured you that I'm not.
The officer's tone tightens as he argues the filming resembles reconnaissance, suggesting that watching entrances and exits while recording could signal criminal intent. The auditor immediately challenges that notion, pointing out that public recording is lawful and it's the department's job to safeguard sensitive information. He even notes that if a keypad or access panel happened to be in view, it still wouldn't break the law, though he stresses he has no interest in capturing such details. The officer remains unconvinced, insisting that the conduct is cause for concern. What emerges is a clash of perspectives. The auditor frames it as a constitutional right, while the officer views it through a lens of security risk. The gap between legality and suspicion continues to widen.
Your reassurance is one thing, but knowing is better.
Right.
It would seem to me like you are making observations around the security of the police station.
So what about cars that have got dash cams and stuff like that? Could they not make those same observations?
Sorry?
Cars with dash cams fitted could hypothetically.
Cars with dash cams fitted aren't going to sit there and watch officers coming in and out. It's going to be just an incidental thing, isn't it?
Okay, well this also happens to be incidental. I haven't come here with a particular plan to film.
Well, you've also been inside the front office.
To make them aware of my presence.
Is that what you've explained to them?
Yes. So that it wouldn't come as a surprise.
To try and balance the discussion, the auditor likens his camera to a dash cam, pointing out that both can capture officers as part of their function. The officer pushes back, arguing that dash cams aren't deliberately aimed at sensitive areas like station doors. The auditor counters that his filming is also incidental. He's standing in the open, not hiding, and even made sure his presence was obvious to avoid any misunderstanding. Still, the officer isn't buying it. His questions grow sharper. Is this a live broadcast? Is someone monitoring in real time? When the auditor clarifies that it's simply a recording, the officer abruptly declares he's invoking Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. What began as a routine exchange has now escalated into a full stop under one of the most disputed powers available to police.
All right then, sir. Are you currently recording or are you live streaming?
I'm recording, I'm not live streaming.
You're recording, okay, right.
Are you going to search me now, are you?
Yes.
Why are you going to search me, Sergeant?
I am concerned your activity may be terrorist related.
Okay, so what are your grounds to reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist?
I've literally just explained that to you.
Okay, so what are you going to launch with? I'm not going to obstruct your search. I'm not going to obstruct your search.
Would you mind handing your camera over to my colleague so he can film it while I'm doing it?
I can keep it in my hand. I will, like I say, I won't
not have
obstruct
something
you.
in your hand because you could use it to hit me. I'm not suggesting you have to stop filming it.
Okay, I mean...
Do you have a problem with him filming it?
I don't. I would rather just keep it in my hand though. I'm not going to obstruct your search.
I've made a reasonable...
To try and balance the discussion, the auditor likens his camera to a dash cam, pointing out that both can capture officers as part of their function. The officer pushes back, arguing that dash cams aren't deliberately aimed at sensitive areas like station doors. The auditor counters that his filming is also incidental. He's standing in the open, not hiding, and even made sure his presence was obvious to avoid any misunderstanding. Still, the officer isn't buying it. His questions grow sharper. Is this a live broadcast? Is someone monitoring in real time? When the auditor clarifies that it's simply a recording, the officer abruptly declares he's invoking Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. What began as a routine exchange has now escalated into a full stop under one of the most disputed powers available to police.
Suggestion that you can maintain
And if I was to
your
refuse?
video and record of it. Well, I will simply take it from you.
I haven't been hostile though. I've been pretty cooperative.
I've said that. I will then look to review the images that are on it. I'm not going to delete it or anything like that.
Alright, so can I prop it?
Is this Coley?
Yeah, it is. Oh, what's going on, Brown? What's going on, Brown? Who remembers this geezer?
Yeah, you dealing with
from
it, mate.
Bethnal Green.
Yeah, no, it's just you deal.
He's about to search me. Oh, Brown, tell him not to search me, please. He's about to search me under Section 43. No, tell him. No, tell him. Oh, tell him. No, tell him, man. No, you ain't got no grounds. You ain't got no grounds. No, tell him. Oh, Brown, that's not good, you know. You sure you still want to do this, yeah?
Do you want to give Chris your phone so he can film it on your behalf? Chris, if you'd like to maintain it so that he can do it.
No, I thought.
Yeah, no, do it landscape.
After this, as part of the search,
What are your grounds? Come a little bit closer so the camera can pick up the audio.
After this, we are allowed to go through the images that are on.
The search begins, and the auditor wastes no time pointing out what he sees as a lack of real justification. He reminds the officer and the camera that filming a public building isn't terrorism, it's perfectly lawful observation. The officer pushes back, arguing that the specific focus on entrances, exits, and security details creates grounds for concern. Every second is caught on camera, with the auditor stressing that documenting the process is his way of protecting his rights and showing viewers how far police will go under such powers. The officer, for his part, insists he's just applying the rules as written. What unfolds is a clear collision, legal gray areas colliding with an officer's personal assessment. It raises the bigger question: at what point does suspicious behavior truly warrant police intervention?
To review them to see if any of my concerns are done. I've already explained them to you.
No, you haven't explained the grounds. So how do you reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist? What are the grounds to reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist?
Because you are taking an unnatural degree of interest in the security aspects of the police station.
So that's not an objective basis to reasonably suspect that I'm a terrorist.
Yes, I think
No, it's not. I don't believe it is.
Well, if you don't.
Do you mind stopping the recording and starting it again?
If you don't.
I'll give it back. Don't worry. Yeah, go on.
Are you going to say something now it's not being recorded?
No, not at all. I just wanted to preserve the recording so that I don't think you've got grounds to reasonably suspect I'm a
Well, if
terrorist.
you don't think I've got grounds, then you don't think I've got grounds.
No, but this is not subjective. This is not open to debate.
Exactly.
It has to be an objective basis.
If you disagree with my assessment,
So what you're doing is
that's
illegal.
Fine.
What you're doing is
That's
illegal. What he's
fine.
doing is illegal.
Then you can complain about it.
I won't be complaining. I'll be suing.
It will then
I'll
get
be
reviewed.
suing.
That would be via a complaint, wouldn't it?
No, it wouldn't be via a complaint.
So my name's Sergeant Mugglins. I obviously work here at Sutton Police Station, and you're just taking for the purpose.
Okay,
of
and what are you
this search.
expecting to find? Because that's part of the search criteria they have to
Objects.
satisfy. Objects relating to what?
Objects related to terrorism. So
Such as?
So that could be if there are
got about
images
this
of the CCTV. If there is footage of you watching people trying to go in, if you are
Yeah, and I can
if
film
you are
it.
getting stuff
I'll
of
film it in
people's
public.
registration as they're coming in and out.
Yeah.
If you have any objects on you that would be in there that would be terrorist related, if you could have things like no, not necessarily maps, but things like rope, gaffer tape, any of these things, weapons, can all be used as part of terrorist-related
You
activity.
think that the police station is a valuable target for a terrorist?
Extremely.
I think so. Why? Is there any data that supports that? Any sort of given incidents in the past?
Yes. police officers have literally been targeted and attacked.
No, I don't consent to this, no, don't touch me.
The search begins, and the auditor wastes no time pointing out what he sees as a lack of real justification. He reminds the officer and the camera that filming a public building isn't terrorism, it's perfectly lawful observation. The officer pushes back, arguing that the specific focus on entrances, exits, and security details creates grounds for concern. Every second is caught on camera, with the auditor stressing that documenting the process is his way of protecting his rights and showing viewers how far police will go under such powers. The officer, for his part, insists he's just applying the rules as written. What unfolds is a clear collision, legal gray areas colliding with an officer's personal assessment. It raises the bigger question: at what point does suspicious behavior truly warrant police intervention?
You said you're not going to obstruct it. The search is happening whether you consent to it or not. So it's up to you.
It's not good enough, really.
It's up to you whether this is done gently and nicely or if it is done with restraint and handcuffs.
This is how you would apprehend a terrorist, where you just let one guy record and it's just me and you.
I'm letting him record as a courtesy.
So it's just me and you. So this is a suspected terrorist you're about to search. Is this a good idea then?
Yeah.
So this is a good idea. We're one-on-one right now. This is a good idea, is it?
Well, we're 2-on-1, 3-on-1, 4-on-1, aren't we?
It's ridiculous. You know it's ridiculous. You know full well I'm not a terrorist. You crack on.
Sir, what's your name?
It's ridiculous. I'm not going to tell you my name.
How would you like me to
Part
address
of my
you?
powers, part of the powers.
It certainly is. How would you like me to
Section
address
43
you?
powers does not give you powers for me to give my name. I don't have to give my name.
No, I didn't say it does. I just said, how would you like me to address you?
Stop trying to treat me like you're treating me respect. Like you're violating my rights. You're violating my rights right now. You're violating my rights and you're trying to act friendly and this and that. Like, come on, man.
What right am I violating?
My freedom to record in a public place.
I haven't stopped you recording.
Yes,
I haven't
but
stopped you
you're
recording.
interfering with it. There are no grounds for the search. You are
I've given
interfering
you
with
the
it.
grounds for my search. I've given you the grounds for my search twice.
You haven't gone about this
I
very
think that they
well.
will stand up to scrutiny extremely well.
You haven't gone about this well. Don't put your hands there, man.
Huh?
Don't put your hands in there. What's wrong with you?
Don't put my hands in where? In your waistband?
In my waistband, yeah.
Why would I
You're this
put my hands in
weirdo
your
guy, bro. You like touching men?
No, not particularly.
I think you
I'll do
do.
my job if I have to.
Yeah. This is very, very suspect. This is very unusual.
Is it?
This is very unusual. All for someone filming outside. This is very unusual behaviour at the moment.
It's very unusual to film outside.
Okay.
How do you know my colleague over there?
It doesn't matter how I know.
Huh?
It doesn't matter.
Got his own YouTube channel.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's exciting. I've been on YouTube before.
You're
doing this
weirdo,
for someone
you're weirdo.
pretending to have Ebola on the tube
He's got
station.
bail conditions as well.
Do you? That's exciting to know. So it looks
me?
like we do know your details.
Don't worry, we know who you are. Don't worry, we do know who you are.
Oh, I'm not worried. Why would I be worried?
What are your bail conditions, Chris? What's the bail conditions?
Live and sleep at his address.
Is it local to us?
No, it's not. He's not even from. He doesn't even live in London. No.
Alright, so just wait there. I'm going to go through your bag as well.
Alright, let's get the phone back then. Thank you.
No, because you want to review the images that are on there. Chris, you want to review the images, a copy of the search slip, which...
Yeah, write me
I
up
can
that
do now.
search slip, please.
Yeah, alright, no problem. I'll have to go inside and grab...
Yeah, if you could do that.
Are you going to wait here or are you going to wait in the front office?
I'm going to wait right here.
You wait here, right? I'll be back very, very shortly with that for you. Yeah.
The search intensifies as officers check bags, waistband, and personal belongings, actions the auditor immediately calls excessive. He warns them not to cross any boundaries, accusing them of going too far. References to his YouTube channel and past bail conditions creep into the exchange, giving the impression the stop is more personal than procedural. The auditor points to this as proof of why filming encounters matters, framing it as protection against intimidation. Eventually, the sergeant shifts to the paperwork, preparing a search record. But the auditor refuses to let it go, continuing to question the legitimacy of the grounds. What's happening isn't just a routine check. It's a real-time example of rights being challenged on the street, captured moment by moment on camera.
What's happening?
I'll be back in probably 2 minutes.
No worries. 2, you're good. Totally.
What's up?
Alright, dude. Alright.
Are you good though, yeah?
Yeah, I like the comments on your live on my one.
What? Yeah, they like you,
What was
innit?
it? I can talk a glass eye to sleep, yeah?
Talk the back legs off a donkey and that.
That's it.
They're not gonna like me sitting here joking and that with you lot, you know, after this
Mate,
happened.
mate,
I need to get back into character real quick.
Individual officers doing have individual grounds, yeah?
But you should have told him though, you should have told him not to search me. Because technically he could be liable now if I was to bring a
Why is he liable?
because he didn't have sufficient grounds to search me.
Each day is different.
I know, but I hear what you're saying. But
Each day's different grounds.
legally, there's no grounds to search me for doing what I'm
has
doing.
different grounds, and
No, it shouldn't be different grounds. It's not subjective, though, is it?
No, of course it is.
How's am I going to feature on the channel twice, man? For flip's sake.
It's different grounds, though, isn't it? I know they're going to hate.
What are you
me.
doing around here anyway? Why you not at Bethnal?
No, I work over.
Oh, well, they moved you here now.
I was at Met Wide. I was all over.
Did you not see that thing with Sergeant Boughton? So I found out where the back gate was at Bethnal. I was filming it, and this guy come out on some mad.
What, same day?
Nah, this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Craziness, man. He even said he knew what I was there for, and he still searched me under Section 43. Like,
No, Ryan, I can't tell you other officers. Just like this officer might have different reasons. I would have different reasons. Like I said, I might be a bit.
it is what it is,
I
man.
might be a bit old school. Some people might think I'm a bit lapsed. You know, taxpayers' money. I should have jumped out and dealt with you. Some people will be like,
No, because you need to use intuition and like instinct and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You're not robots.
I use
like,
experience.
well, there you go.
Experience, so that's it. But I'm not
Setting a
saying,
good example for the young officers.
Yeah, but
like.
I'm not saying that today's different circumstances. Bethnal Green. You know, you have been in the front office. There was a lady there. We need to make sure that you know.
So were they happy with that footage then? Because listen, I'm not here trying to like record victims of crime. We can come to a compromise. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That circumstance was completely different to our Bethnal Green experience. So
yeah, but that's not the reason why he went through my phone.
No, I don't.
That information was found out later.
I weren't here to hear his grounds, whatever. No, he's a sergeant, so I'm sure his grounds are absolutely fine. But so
you reckon?
Yeah. Argue. Well, that's obviously up to interpretation, but I didn't hear. So I'm just out here to make sure that everyone's all right, and we're not going to.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. So there's no
You get your copy, your slip, and then you're done.
So I can go in afterwards now. My body
it's
worn stuff.
it's on bloody
So
live now, isn't it?
I've done it. No, I didn't do it live. I did it on old trimming.
Yeah.
Just generate it, and then I can go back in and.
That's your
put the
reference
rest of it.
number,
So
alright.
go
Oh,
through
thank you,
the
Mr. Brown.
police
Take care, yeah?
station, provide you with a sanitised copy of it. I've got to go now back in and complete the grounds for it.
I'll give him a little same chat as last time. So cheers, Sergeant.
Right, take care, fellas. Yeah.
Go yourself, Connie.
Sarge, that's poor.
Once the sergeant steps away, the auditor reflects on how this stop compares with previous encounters. He points out that every sergeant handles audits differently. Some lean on heavy-handed tactics, while others take a calmer, more measured approach. The moment naturally shifts into bigger reflections. What role do audits play today? How are they really seen by the police? And where is all this heading? The auditor makes it clear. His goal isn't to target victims or expose sensitive details, but to keep authority accountable. Sutton Station, he says, is simply the latest example of how Section 43 powers are being used. The video wraps up with a familiar sign-off, encouraging viewers to like, comment, and subscribe, ultimately leaving it up to the audience to decide whether the officers acted appropriately.